Hello, everybody. Welcome to a rocking and rolling Riga, Latvia for the FIBA EuroBasket Game Day 2 Group A battle between Estonia and Latvia. Turkey already winning a hard game against Czechia, 92-78 to go to 2-0. And then later tonight, Serbia taking on Portugal. But now, time for the Baltic battle. And as you look here at the standings, both Latvia and Estonia down to bottom at 5 and 6, but with a win today, one of these will climb in the standings. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Mike Taylor. And Mike, I think what kind of surprises me is somehow these Estonian fans have managed to gobble up a lot of tickets in here. I mean, they must be half the stadium, half the arena.
Well, we're expecting a crowd full of crimson, and what we see is so much black and blue. This Baltic battle, the environment, the atmosphere should be something special, something players and coaches dream about, and both teams need a win. Both teams need to get something done here in this second game day.
Yeah, there's so much riding on this game. The last time we saw a Baltic battle was back in 2023 in Manila, but that was a classification game between Latvia and Lithuania, and Latvia just took Lithuania to the cleaners. But this Estonia team has so much to play for today. And if they bounce back from the disappointment of getting just run out of the gym by Serbia, kind of the way that Czechia bounced back today, even though they lost to Turkey, they played really hard and well. This is a decidedly difficult game for Latvia.
Without a doubt, Latvia had the tough loss to Turkey, but look how great Turkey's been playing as they announced the lineup here. But all the expectations, all the hype, all the energy will be focused on this Latvia team. I think the Estonia squad has a chance to fly in under the radar, but both of these teams are going to be at their best for this game. This is a back to the wall, really important game to try to put yourself in position to qualify for the next round.
Well, Latvia had the pressure, the home court pressure, but in that first game, they played a great team. They played a great Turkey team. We know that much is fact. That's been confirmed with the way that they just navigated the difficult moments against Czechia. Estonia, you don't think about them as much. They weren't at the World Cup. But we do know that they play hard, and basketball is hugely important in that country. So without further ado, the teams are on the court, and now the national anthems.
Brāļi un māsas, ir laiks sadoties vēl iespaidīgākā kopkorī. Un Latvijas valsts himnes aicināšu izpildīt brīnišķīgai aktrisei filmas TTT tīklā galvenās lomas atveidotājai Agnesei Budovskai.
Dievs svētī Latviju, mūs dārgo Teviju, svētī Latviju,
Well, what a start. In fact, we haven't even begun yet, and it's already excellent here in the Arena Riga.
Dueling national anthems, both crowds singing proudly, something special, even before the tip.
Interesting, Mike. These teams met in 2015 in the group phase in this very Arena Riga. Latvia winning at 75-64. Some players on both teams involved in that game, and they are still here today. Referees Johan Rosso, the crew chief from France, Maria Ciulin from Romania on the right, and Fernando Calatrava from Spain on the left. Kristaps Porzingis, the eyes of Europe on him today. Can he bounce back? I know there were questions about how he was used in game one. Starting five: Porzingis, Davis Bertans, Andres Grazoulis, Artur Kurucs, and Artur Žagars. So that's good news because we were worried about Žagars picking up an injury the last game. And here's Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis is the one unicorn, stretch five. You know, he has all the potential to be a difference maker in the game. You see 10 points, 4 boards against Turkey. But the matchups are different here. Both of these teams play 5 out. Let's see if Porzingis can establish himself, assert himself a little better in today's matchup.
And Estonia are going to start with Henrik Drell, Sandor Raeste, Kasper Treer, Artur Konunchuk, and Christian Kullamäe. Tas coming off the bench. Here's Kullamäe.
Again, he's done a fantastic job developing through his career, plays internationally. And again, he's a guy that is mostly a combo guard, taking primary ball handling responsibilities for this Estonia team. Look for Kullamäe and Drell to really be the playmakers and creators for this Estonia squad.
There's Luka Vonki. Did a great job with this Latvia national team, but it sounds an upbeat note despite their defeat to Turkey.
You know, the challenge for Luka, he's an outstanding coach. He's got so much experience, does such a great job. But the challenge for Luka is integrating the talented Porzingis with the core that he's had.
And you saw Heikko Ranula, the head coach of Estonia, who was, without a doubt, hugely disappointed that his team didn't put up more of a fight early against Serbia, who just raced into that big lead. He said, listen, we're past that. That's not us. So his expectations are a lot higher. And I guess we'll see what he's been able to do and what the leadership in this Estonia team has been able to do about turning things around. Psychologically, both teams need to bounce back from convincing defeats. And we'll see which team can get to the right place right now. It's just a 4-hour drive to Tallinn from Riga. And it feels like everybody from both countries in the house for this game. It is loud. Well, good evening, everybody. Just past 6 p.m. local time here in Riga, Estonia, winning the opening tip against Latvia. Both teams coming in at 0-1, losing on opening day. Drell, the pass out to Kullamäe for 3. They took it deep in the shot clock. And offensive foul.
So again, Jeff, as you see, Porzingis trying to post up. He's using his upper body and his arms to post up instead of his lower body. Again, an easy way to avoid those offensive fouls. Use your lower body to seal for position.
Here's Arturs Kurucs. Of course, his brother Rodion's hugely important to this team, but injured and not able to help out. And Konuchuk, the same man that got it going against Serbia, hits the three. Grazulis gets swatted with the foul.
And this is almost a message here. You see the physicality. Konuchuk bodies him up off the ball. But again, you notice the 5-out formation. Every player for both teams on the floor can shoot the three.
It is deafening inside the arena, Riga. And a foul called on Konuchuk, holding Porzingis. So that arguing that Bonke did seems to have paid off. Davis Bertans hoping to receive the inbounds, but they get it instead to Porzingis. Here's the unicorn, knocked out of his hands. Kulame for the layup and the follow. Almost there for Traer, but it didn't go down.
The aggressiveness right now is on the Estonian side.
Porzingis gets in, lays it up. I thought he was going to throw it down, and he's fouled. Chance for a three-point play.
So as you see the closeout, he allows the middle drive. When you're in the 5-out formation, again, close out, take away the middle. Porzingis right to the rim, but there's a definite intent from Estonia to be super physical with Porzingis.
And Porzingis makes the free throw. The pass to Drell. Good job, Žagars. And Žagars fouled by Rajeste.
That's just a great play by Žagars on both ends. He, as an undersized guard, was extra physical in his front, forces the turnover, and then intelligently draws contact on the pass, which drew the whistle. The more you watch Žagars, the more you're impressed with his game.
So Konuchuk picks up his second foul and goes out. That's not good news at all. But Sim Sandervene, the captain, comes in. And great defense from Kulame, forcing the turnover. Kulame goes in, gets blocked. Are they going to count it? Estonia asking for the basket to count. The rim protection evident at both ends. So 2 free throws awarded. Kulame makes the first. His dad doing radio here during this EuroBasket for Estonia Radio.
And Gert was an outstanding player, played in Bamberg in Germany. Interestingly enough, back in the day with Ulis Helmanis, a great player from Latvia.
Who's doing radio here?
For their respective countries.
And certainly Vene also getting physical with Porzingis. There's Davis Bertans, puts it up. Bertans hasn't gotten it going yet at this EuroBasket. Well, he's a long way out. He's got it.
Drell has extended range. He showed it there. Shot with confidence. Surprised the Latvian defenders. Bang for 3.
Now the 3 for Latvia, not there. Vene gets it to Kulame. Drell backing up Žagars. Turns good. Defense, Latvia, and Drell looking for a foul but doesn't get it.
Again, Drell, here you see him hitting the three, but he had the post position and again was unable to finish. Good defense by Latvia there.
The great thing about a EuroBasket or a tournament like this is you're not defined by your first game. Both of these teams with a chance to recover from disappointing results and performances. There is the hands up on defense, but in the meantime, Bene goes down, and he's in a little bit of pain after a little contact with Porzingis, but he's called for the foul.
Porzingis trying to duck in. Ooh, he bent himself over backwards there. Again, you're dealing with such a long, athletic body with Porzingis. The leverage is a little bit funny.
There's Dairis Bertans, the captain of Latvia, getting ready to come in. They're having to bide his time.
But Jeff, as we watch Porzingis, we see size and length is critical in the game, but physicality is important. You know, I think in the low post, it's really important that players use their body to seal and play physical and create advantages. Porzingis really plays with his upper body.
Bene left open. He's got it.
The back looks fine right there. Again, the pick and pop. With all of these three-point threats out here on the floor, you would expect more 1 through 5 switching coverage just to make sure that three-point line is defended.
Porzingis goes down again with contact. This time the foul on Traer.
Jeff, how physical is this Estonia defense with Porzingis in this first quarter? Every possession.
The adjective very comes to mind.
Very, extremely.
Yes. Last goes out. So it's Tass who comes in. Also into the game, Joasar. Jonas. Jonas Risma is not in the game yet. Yanari Joasar, excuse me. And Porzingis gets back to the line, makes them both. Gulame guarded by Kurucs. And there's a foul, Grazoulis.
Number 24,
Players hitting the hardwood at both ends of the court right now. Don't show up and play here tonight if you can't take a little bit of contact. This game is physical. Joasar whips the pass down low. Vanny blocked by Žagars, and he is going to the line.
You can see the Latvian players discussing the basket, the defensive assignment. I think there was a missed switch. Žagars was stuck as the low man, rotated over and drew the foul. But again, both of these teams are taking the body, being physical.
Rihars Lomash checking into the game for Latvia, and also coming into the game now is Risma from Estonia. Jonas Risma. And Rihars Lomash, as he jogs into the picture. Bene misses the first. Rihars Lomash was not a happy player after the game. He came to the press conference. He wasn't happy. He asked if he could leave. He left before getting an answer. He was upset.
Yeah, that's the type of response you want. You know, he wasn't satisfied with their start. He understood what's at stake. Let's see what type of effort and focus he brings today.
Well, he's got the ball right now. Both he and Gražulis played once for Banki at Virtus Bologna. Porzingis back out. Kuruc from the corner. Ball glanced off the rim. Porzingis back outside. Lomas to Davis Bertans. Porzingis wide open. You can't count that. That was short.
Fantastic offensive possession for Latvia. They need to stick with it.
Resti from deep. Bertans fouled by Joasar. Christos Zoric's coming into the game, number 66 for Latvia. Kuruc goes out. We see so much physicality in that lane area defensively by Estonia.
It's clearly a part of their game plan. They want to be the aggressive team. They want to be physical, especially with Porzingis. But, you know, you look at the lineup and the play calling for Latvia. So far, they've had a lot of screens with Porzingis. But remember how well Gražulis attacks and punishes that switch in the low post. Let's see if they start to call his number a little bit and try to get that advantage in the lane.
Drell goes out. Tass, very important in the grand scheme of things because of his size. And here's the pass to Reste. Back outside, here's Tass. That's a 2 if it goes.
Very good offense for Estonia. Post touch, post reaction, wide open 3 for one of their shooters.
Lomas picks it up. Shot clock winding down. Lomas needs to get it up. He does. Good hustle by Davis Bertans, but not able to tap it in. Visma, little runner. And Tass with the rebound. And are they going to count it? They're not going to count it because they traveled.
Great effort from both guys there. Again, you can see it wrapped up. I mean, that's clear. He lost control of the ball, up and down, travel. I think that's a good call from the officials. Again,
Porzingis sits. So Schmitz into the game. Number 11. Zoric's has it taken away by Joasar.
excellent defense.
Resti drives in, had a good look. Chance to run now for Latvia. Gonna set it up. Three-point shot from Lomas, no good.
Really good offense, teamwork.
Pass down low to Tass. Great work, and that leads to a timeout from Banki.
What we see here, they switch. It's not a sharp switch. They don't switch up and under with ball pressure and take away the roller. And there's the beautiful delivery to hit the roll man. In the early going, Latvia needs to be a little bit more deliberate, attacking the switches, and we see Estonia doing a really good job in that area.
Second time, they slip and you lost. No screen, no No switch! Keep your contact on him! Okay? You go for Graz! You got number! Right, the center! You play the 5! You play the 4! This offense! We go! Ragi Sanos!
Mike, it's so loud in here, it's hard for us to hear, even with the headsets on.
Well, to me, the big thing is Latvia's got to be a little bit more deliberate with their switch attack. I think that it's a situation where they tried to play through the pick and rolls with Porzingis. It may be more efficient for them to attack that low post matchup with a different player. Let's see who they choose to work with here. Schmitz is at the 5 right now. Again, part of that is setting a good screen to force the switch. There it is. He's in the post.
Lomash gets it. Schmitz powers his way up.
Again, it's the physical finish, the physical move to the rim that they're not going to get from Porzingis.
Now Tass goes off his hands. Dairis Bertans over to Rihars. Lomash. Oh, and he's tripped up as he gets into the paint. So free throws coming for Latvia. Yeah, he hits the foot of Kasper Trier. Timeout, Estonia. A lot of reasons to cheer for Estonia, including their ability to pass it, set up their teammates, a lot more assists.
6 assists to 1 to start the game. But again, they are more deliberate in their switch attack. And again, you've got a team that's spreading the floor extremely well.
Look at that picture where you got blue shirts, garnet shirts of Latvia. I mean, it's kind of like a whole mix of, they're kind of Baltic brothers, but
not tonight. Not tonight on the basketball floor.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at that, all the way around. It is just a tremendous atmosphere.
For
It's
these
great that you can have these fans sit next to each other.
Yep. And they're really, really enthusiastically into the game.
There's a sea of garnet red as Latvia closed the gap to 2. And great work.
Outstanding. But we see, even with the 5-out formations and actions, all the shooting, it's still critical to pressure the rim. They're doing it with the post touches.
4 points for Tass. Dairis Bertans forces one up. And they're going to let him play on. Great D by Estonia. Tass back outside. Ryan for 3. You can count it! Back to a 7-point advantage. Iris. Bertans fouled by Tass.
Yeah, take a look at the beautiful short roll. Read the defense perfectly, but you can see how much space the big man has in the middle. Here we see the great move on the baseline from Tass under the rim. But there's so much space for this Estonia post player to play in that mid roll. On the other side, Estonia is really doing a great job pressuring those passing lanes, packing the paint. We saw last possession with Schmitz. Struggled to move it.
Majoris in the game right now for Latvia, one of the players that played in the 2015 game that Latvia won, as did this man here, Dairis Bertans.
Bertans has been good for this country for so many years.
He's the captain now, and he makes the free throw, both of them. A minute to go in this first quarter. Traer likes the size advantage, passes back out to Colomé. A little bit long, did not get it off in time. So wouldn't have counted even if he'd made it.
Again, the difference with this post touch, they had a second defender at the rim and really packed the lane. They waited too long to skip it, and he was unable to beat the shot clock with the three-point attempt.
Lomash hands it off. And Majoris not able to finish, but it's knocked out of bounds.
So we've seen teams try to establish the post against the switch. Here, Lomash attacks the big on the perimeter and gets a great drop-off opportunity. 2 seconds on the shot clock here.
Surprising he wasn't able to score there because his pump fake got Vanny off the ground. Lomash gets it into the middle of the paint. Outside, they get a three. Zorks, you can count it.
Jeff, that's just a beautiful play from Luka Bonke. The action, they got the post up at the lane, and they had just enough time to kick out for the three.
Latvia cut it back to a 2-point deficit. Drell goes in, gets it up, and the follow. They're going to count it. What's the whistle for? You got to wait.
Everybody clap your hands.
Basket does not count, but 2 free throws for Estonia.
It looks like if this Drell shot would have gone, but there you see the pull, and then the tap came after. Just kind of the order that what things went.
So 1.7 seconds left in the quarter. 2 free throws. Casper Traer. Both are good.
Representing Estonia on the court, starting number 21,
Christian Zorks gets it off. Ooh, grazed the net. That was on line, but a little short. Estonia 21-17 over Latvia at the end of one.
So, Jeff, as we look at these numbers, take a look. Field goals for Latvia, 3 for 12, 1 for 8, but 10 for 11 from the foul line. Again, 7 assists to 2 assists for Estonia. Really competitive first quarter. Both teams kind of getting a feeling for the game.
Early on, the physicality not really effective. Estonia opening up a big lead, not a big lead, but a lead, comfortable lead. 21-17. And you have to say, so far so good for the black and blue.
If you're Luka Banki in the huddle, I think that you have to look at attacking the switch through post-ups with Schmitz, like in this moment, with Grazulis. Again, that physicality was more productive going to the rim. You can space Porzingis even in the corner and make his 5-man guard on the perimeter with perimeter responsibilities. His shooting is great, and that was an outstanding end-line inbound play for Latvia. Really late clock situation designed well by Luka Banki.
Scanning the QR code. Get courtside 1891, which will give you live streams, video highlights, and allow you to keep up with everything in international basketball. Both teams 0-1. The team that loses this game will clearly be on the outside looking in of advancing. You need a top 4 finish to move on to the round of 16 in Group A, and all the groups, in fact.
Good look for Dyrus right there.
Here's Vene. You can count it.
Outstanding action. Second cutter. Sim-Sander Vene set the down screen, then came off another screen. Beautiful catch and shoot off the down screen.
Dyrus. Ball batted to Sim-Sander Vene. Offensive foul, Schreier. 3 fouls on Casper Schreier. He has to go out.
You know, you just can't run through a guy, Jeff.
You can throw a pie in the man's face
on their birthday,
but you can't run over him during the basketball game.
But again, Dyrus Bertrand has played so much national team basketball. He capitalized on that opportunity, made a big defensive play for his team.
Lomash, oh boy, the ball did not drop. Frustrating, starting to build a little bit for Latvia. Sim-Sander Vene going to work. Gets it to Tass, and he scores despite the presence of Porzingis. And Luka Banki has to call timeout. His team trailing 26-17. Mike, Estonia just run out of the gym. by Serbia, having much more success about Latvia. And if you're a fan of Latvia, you have to be wondering what's going on. Timeout.
Okay? Roland, lower the screen. Lower the screen. Play aggressive. Especially in this switch. Okay? If nothing happen, keeping in vision. Just in case the switch, look at the pass. Otherwise, end of and continue. Hey, watch out the pressure.
Mike, are alarm bells ringing for you?
Yeah, I mean,
for Latvia?
yeah, the Estonia attack is more sure. They're more focused. You know, it seems that Latvia does not seem like they're on the same page with what they're trying to get done out there. And again, you know, sometimes you have a great run in the World Cup without a big name player, and then it's not always easy to incorporate that big name player. And right now, Latvia's got to be more deliberate and together with their offensive attack and the type of shots they're creating, how they're attacking this switching defense from Estonia.
Latvia lost Porzingis before the World Cup, but then went and had a great World Cup. Lomash again.
Again, you know, you have a great player with Porzingis, technical foul here. And sometimes guys try to do too much to get him the ball or to play through him. They have to play their own game, and you just have to read the defense together and attack together and make the right play.
Bonke called for a technical, so the situation gets worse. And Estonia putting themselves in a very strong position.
But again, there's lots of basketball to play. The thing that happens is you're playing at home, you've already lost the game to Turkey, now you start to press because you feel that pressure, the importance of this game.
Maybe at this end is where it has to happen for Latvia. They got to get this off, but Task goes in, scores. Biggest lead of the game.
So again, look at Tass. One-on-one with Schmitz. Schmitz being really physical. Great left-handed finish. Finds the way to get it in. Again, Estonia in this first half has won the physical game, the physical battle. It's gone to the Estonians.
Sweetheart's Lomash! Bertans with the foul. She stands in front of Kulame. Watch Lomash go to the basket.
Again, he gets middle. There's no switch. Drell allows the middle drive, and Lomash strong drive to the right-hand finish. Great job on that play. And Jeff, look at the matchup. Lomash is on Drell on this end.
Bonus is back in the game. And loses it out of bounds. Both coaches talking to players. Everybody knows Luka Bonki. I'm not sure how many people knew of Heikko Ranula before this FIBA EuroBasket.
Well, Jeff, Estonia has made steady progress with their national team.
Pressure building. Here's Porzingis in the lane.
Again, very good job there from Latvia, attacking the switch, putting it into Porzingis. He's always open. He's going to have that opportunity to shoot over people today.
Kulame, very active. Gets it to Tass, and he is fouled from behind by Zorix. And Tass has been a huge problem.
So again, you can see he gets Zorix caught on the low side. He's got leverage, he's got position, forces the foul. There you see Porzingis. If he can get the position he needs, he's going to have open shots to be able to shoot over the defenders.
Kuruk's coming into the game for Zorix. Arturs Kuruk started. Now he's back in the game. Kononchuk, and Rajeste puts it out of bounds. Porzingis has 8 points, but they're 8 hard points.
I mean, the other point that you look at, Jeff, is Latvia is 5 for 18 from the floor. So the offense has not flowed as well as they'd like it to flow.
Porzingis takes it, pauses, puts it up and in. If he can get it deep, look out. He's got 10. Bounce pass to Tass. Bounce pass to Rajeste. How about that for an answer?
Jeff, that's outstanding teamwork. The pocket pass, the drop off, and the strong finish. Great work from Estonia.
Lomash goes up with the left hand strong, right at Tass. Latvia's starting to pick it up a little bit, play with a little bit more sense of urgency. To the corner, Rajeste. Shot clock about to expire. He's got to get it up. He has it knocked away. Here comes Latvia on the break. Good hands, but it goes to Dairis Bertans. And the captain misses. Kulame gets it up to Rajeste. And he's fouled.
End-to-end action here. Again, beautiful ball ahead as they attacked in transition and the corner three went up. They did not have their basket coverage. Both guards were in the front court. Darius had a great shot, a great look. You know, Jeff, you talked about Lomash at the press conference being dissatisfied and motivated and determined. He's been a huge part of this run right now for Latvia. Driving strong to the rim,
yeah, and his coach has let them in the game. He took him out the other night. Žagars comes back in for Bertans.
And this is a lineup that I like with the 2 point guards. Lomash and Žagars together.
Also, Kuruks is in the game as the 2, but it's a smallish lineup because you got Bertans at the 4. You have to classify. So Rajeste is going to go out, back to an 8-point advantage. Riesma back in for Estonia. Quick pass, they saw the opening! The unicorn!
And that's fantastic teamwork. They threw it back to Bertens on the pop, the high-low. And again, we see Porzingis getting the low post position, really finishing.
Porzingis starting to have his way. 12 points for Kristaps Porzingis. Drill. Good box out by Žagars. Lomash. Oh. And Simsandavane with the foul. And then Lomash kind of disdainfully throws the ball to Simsandavane. Now he's being warned by Johan Rosso. Watch this, right after he throws the ball at him, where he tosses it to him. This was Porzingis.
Yeah, that was that high-low. You can see the beautiful pass, the nice throwback, good play design, good teamwork. And again, that's an example of passing the ball, deliver the ball away from the defense. Threw it out of the reach of the defender, right where Porzingis can catch it, drop, step, and dunk it.
Žagars. Oh, nice pass to Bertans. They're getting high percentage looks now.
Again, Žagars into the paint, and then the basket cutting. Great play.
First assist for Artur Žagars.
But Jeff, he's only played 4 minutes. It makes me wonder if he's 100% healthy from the last game.
Simsandavane going down for the second time today. Here he is, look at this. This is what he did at the World Cup.
So that looked like he tweaked his knee, unfortunately, Jeff. You could see it was the non-contact injury, and he just cut back to the basket. So hopefully that's not as serious as it looks right now.
He's going out of the game. I don't even see him on the bench.
No, he went down the tunnel.
Oh, he went down the tunnel,
yes.
Okay. No, that's not a good sign for the captain of Estonia, Simsandavane. Riesma, left open. And offensive foul on Porzingis. That is number 2. Gražulis back in for Porzingis. But they can still play the same way offensively with Gražulis.
But Jeff, in an unusual way, it may be now more efficient with Gražulis. You know, he's a better low post scorer when he has that matchup advantage.
And before the shot. Konuchuk's at the line. He had to leave early with the 2 fouls.
And Jeff, just looking through the game stats right now, the number that jumps out, Latvia is 1 for 12 from 3 points. So again, they've got to try to generate some rhythm threes, and they got to try to take that lid off.
Yeah, I mean, all you can do is praise really the Estonia defense, I think. We're locking down inside and forcing them outside where it hasn't been comfortable for them. Here we go, Žagars, and right on cue. Huge shot. Žagars started to impose himself. And Davis Bertas called for the foul on Tas.
Take a look here. Lomash gets in the paint, kicks it. Again, the two-point guard lineup. Now you have multiple players who can create, play make, and shoot. Žagars is such an important player for this team.
Still, Latvia make their runs, and then just one play that doesn't go their way gives Estonia that chance to go back and go down and score to reopen a 5-point advantage.
Spain pick and roll action.
Lomash. And Bertas finds himself at the right place, able to go for an easy one. Latvia finding it a little bit easier to score down low now. Tas gets it. Drell. And I'll tell you what, great box out by Gražulis.
Outstanding.
Lomash cleverly, no foul called before the shot.
Again, he tried to sell it to draw the foul, but really good officiating right there. You can see the contact, and then as he faded back, then he tried to go into it.
All right, we're gonna have a kick stand.
But can't blame him for trying. Timeout on the court. Estonia on top, 37-34.
Oleme valmis ruumi ära võtma. Esimene sööt, teine rotation, kolmas rotation. Okei? Ja lauda kõik järgi. Nii, rünnak. 24. Sina oled kattetegija. Kõigepealt. Jooksed siit alt, paned väikse müksu Konole. Kono saab siia palju. Katte sööd Konole. Tagasi tassile, kui tassile ei saa, siis siit siia. See kõik ka. Tule korraks kõige. Ja siis, mis on? Head on täis.
Well, there's Lomash and Bonke, and of course, they've got a history, a good history, but also, you know, Lomash, a great player. He helped them get to the World Cup.
Yeah.
He got injured. He couldn't play. He's come back. Of course, he went to play for Bonke at Virtus. Maybe didn't get as many minutes as he would have liked. He wants to be the man.
But he's a fiery competitor, and you just have to help him channel it in the right direction. It's important that teammates and everyone understand that it's really just being a great competitor, right?
Yeah. Gražulis.
This is what they need to attack. Put the ball in the post to Gražulis against the switch, against his matchup. He is a finisher down there.
Yosar, you got it. It's not going to be easy against Estonia. And again, Gražulis. How do you explain? I mean, he does as good as Porzingis is. Gražulis has a tremendous impact on this offense.
It is a skill for a post player to be able to screen, draw the switch, and then attack the advantage in the low post. He's outstanding at it. And because he's lower and got better leverage, that's his game. Look at the beautiful play.
And there he is for the follow. Thank you very much, he says.
But that's his game, and that's not necessarily Porzingis' game, who has the length and doesn't play with the leverage in the low post.
Fascinating. Kononchuk goes hard. Look at the fight, Yoasar. Kononchuk chases it down. A long two. Oh, that was a man's rebound from Bertans. Rehard's lost it as he went up. Now Tass. Not going to try to bully Bertans.
They tried to repost, and Bertans got a hand in there. At the other end, you love Lomas attacking the rim, but you've got to finish strong, create a good shot. It's a little wild and out of control.
How do you like what Davis Bertans brings defensively? So often we talk about his offense.
Well, this is a game where he has matchups. This is a game where he can match up against the Estonian bigs, both on the perimeter and here in the low post. But take a look here. Great crossover, attack the big. Tass goes down.
Ankle breaker.
He doesn't finish, but again, Gratsulis cleaning it up. You know, we've seen a more deliberate, focused offense from Latvia here in the second quarter. It's made all the difference. They're still only 2 for 13 from 3.
Chance of Latvia ringing through this arena Riga. Yoasar goes baseline, scores with reverse. And now it's the Estonia fans making all the noise. Lomac gets it up. And what a huge play. And that also has been a part of this game. Every time Latvia get close, Estonia have an answer.
Officials say, keep it moving, guys. Take it back to the locker room. Jeff, second half, key word, emotional discipline.
42-38, Estonia lead Latvia at halftime.
Again, Drell flops, trying to get a call. Nobody touches Lomas. Again, stop wasting your energy on the referee.
Got to be careful, he doesn't.
Look.
It's kind of how he was in the press conference.
Yes.
Let me answer the question, darn it.
So again, you see 6 for 12 for Estonia from beyond the arc, 2 for 14. Both teams, you can tell they're focused by making their free throws. The assist numbers for Estonia, that's a big difference here with the ball movement. And again, rebounds, turnovers, very similar. It's been an outstanding first half. This Baltic battle, these two teams know each other well, and they've really shown up in this second half. It's going to be something special.
Kulamay started fast. Porzingis quite consistent. But yet Latvia made their move really when he was out. And a lot of basketball still to play. Fascinating encounter. Tim Sandervane hitting that shot. Don't forget, he went out of the game with an injury, went straight to the locker room. Tass was a huge factor.
Tass brought the physicality down low. Again, he scored in the post. Really great game for Tass to start. Lomash finding his way to the basket. That was an important play. As
Latvia started to come back, and then Porzingis did start having some success.
That might have been emblematic, representative of the first half. Just a really great teamwork and efficiency from the ball movement of that Estonian team. High-low on the throwback. Throw it away from the defense. Again, the one thing that is underrated about Porzingis, he's a big target. He's an easy guy to hit. Zagars scoops it to Davis Bertans, easy two. You can see the great chemistry they have.
42-38, Estonia lead Latvia at halftime.
This isn't a moment. It's a time unlike any before.
It's not a request, not a maybe, not a someday.
This is now. Feel our presence, built on strength
and drive. Not rising, we are arriving. Not hoping, but owning.
This isn't a moment, it's movement. Constant, relentless.
Every cut, every pass, every shot. Earned. Taken.
Undeniable. The future, it's already here.
Forged in sweat,
Ruled by queens.
When we move, the whole game shifts.
And we're unstoppable in all directions. We own the game.
Final seconds. Maczynski penetrates. And giving Poland the lead yet again. What a move. Started with a ghost screen. Had to get it. And then he took the penetration down the left. Tough finish. Latvia throws a lob. And again, big man connects with it. Huge play by Roman Sorkin. Penetration, little bump. Vanassin goes in, throws it down with two hands.
That's more like him.
Big man with a big play. Well, here we go. Here we go. Goes behind the back and still throws it down. We were expecting a lob. But Francisco knew that was going to be tough over Kevin Tumba.
Stolen away here now. Mikhail didn't have the energy to keep on going. Digan to the left. Wow! Puts it Nurkic in the washing machine. Here is Atic. Baseline. Courageous! Welcome to FIBA EuroBasket. This is Bosnia basketball.
Doncic. That's contact. Luka Magic counted, and he's going to the free throw line.
Inside. It's a corpo. Hello, Hellas.
We've seen the length and athleticism, how he was able to wrap all the way around the rim, finish with a dunk, incredible.
Ligas. Willis. Oh! Welcome to Cyprus. Willis there exploded to the rim, the left-hand punch.
What you talking about, Willis?
Are you
say? What a throwdown.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
42-38, Estonia on top of Latvia. Kristaps Porzingis, 12 points, 4-5 from the line, 4-4 inside the arc. And the skills, the talent, it's there for everybody to see. Maybe not at the level that as high as we've seen in the past. But, you know, there are also questions in terms of, you know, Latvia, sometimes it seems like they're able to do other things when he's not out on the court. So at what point? You got to strike that balance of going with your superstar, but at the same time knowing when you need to take him out.
Well, in the NBA, Kristaps Porzingis is an outstanding stretch five. He gives you rim protection. He can, you know, really shoot the ball. So he does certain things. And in this game, when it's a switching game, they're taking away the pick and pop threes. You've got to be able to attack those switches either in the post or on the perimeter. And right now, it's not only Porzingis as an option. You see, he's done a great job 3 for 3 in the paint, right? But the main point is there are also other options that can also be efficient. And this is what Coach Bonke has to make a decision. How are they going to choose to attack in this second half?
Matthias Tass with 10 points. He has been a problem.
Again, you can see in that situation the poor Latvia switch. They cleaned that up as the half went on, but no ball pressure, and then the diver gets behind. If we're switching, there should be coverage on that roller. We should just exchange, but you've got to do it with discipline and focus. We say switch up and under, up into the ball and under the diver. There's Tass with a beautiful pass.
Sounds good. Tass with a pass. And again, he does his damage in the paint. He likes both of those basketballs.
I don't know about that graphic right there, Jeff.
Well, Mike, one of the things that you always talked about that does come to mind when you see players kind of lose their cool and coaches is, and you mentioned it tonight already, emotional discipline. You have to have emotional discipline. And as good as Reinhardt's Lomash is, and he has to play with fire, whatever, that's great. But you have to have emotional discipline. And it looks like he's been teed up. He's gotten a technical. So they're going to be taking a technical free throw when he was arguing at the end of the first half when he did not get the foul called, and we didn't think there was a foul to be called. And yet he argued, and then even Dairis Bertans came over, and they got hit with a technical. So that's one vital point potentially that's going to go against them.
Right, Jeff, when you're coaching these teams and these great players, the stage is big and there's tremendous emotion. You've got to have players that understand how to channel their emotions in the right way. It doesn't help to argue about something in the past or something that didn't go your way. You've got to be focused for the next play. So the mentality, win the next play. But the emotional discipline part is really important. So he's upset he didn't get the call. You've got to move on quickly. Go to the locker room, get ready for the second half. You're playing with great intensity. but don't do something that's going to hurt your team. And what we say to ourselves is, we all have to see ourselves control those emotions. You know, we're all responsible for our own individual emotions. So Richard has to do a better job in that case. And I'm sure Coach Bonke and the staff and the teammates have said, hey, guy, let's go. We need you focused. Don't waste your energy on officials and hurt the team with a technical foul.
And a great example of that happened as early as 8:30 this morning when you got a pie in the face because it's your birthday, which is the tradition. And instead of getting upset, you just sat back, laughed, stood up, went to the buffet.
And what I have to say about that, Jeff, is what goes around comes around. If you're going to smash pies in people's face for their birthday, you have to be ready for one to come right back at you.
Well, I'm ready. I don't know that you're going to find me, but I will be there.
What if I fly to Valencia on your birthday and say,
ain't going to happen.
Ding dong, open the door. Jeff,
gladly take it.
One note of serious interest. Sander Venny is out for the game. So he's dealing with a serious enough injury to keep him out for the game. And that's a factor because he does so many things for that front court. You know, he defends. We saw him come off screens and shoot. He can switch. Like, there's so many little things that he does, especially you lose your captain.
Yeah, we saw him go down once and then a second time and stay on the ground, stayed on the court. Didn't look like it was anything incredible, but it doesn't have to be. So you worry about that for this game, for the next game. But I have to be honest, it didn't seem like he was 100% in this tournament.
No, it looked like he was a little hobbled, and maybe that put it over the edge. But let's see about the depth and rotation now. And then moving forward, this is where it becomes a huge factor if he's out. That's significant and affects a team.
Well, especially as they have a game tomorrow as well. So here's what happens at the end. Grajulis sets the pick, the three-pointer, and then Lomash is complaining that he was fouled, and then he overreacts and he's beat up. Because you know why? You don't show up the ref. You can complain about it in the right way. So scanning the QR code to get the FIBA EuroBasket app in your smartphone to help you follow this tournament. Definitely an app you'd like to have. Tristan Kulamay goes to the line and makes the free throw.
Hey, Jeff, I love the selection of Kulamay because he's done such a great job distributing the ball with 5 assists. And let's try to bring him into the game.
And why is Richard Lomash still talking to the ref?
That's a great question.
And that was not the referee that teed him up. So hopefully they'll focus on the game. So 5-point lead. Does that give Estonia just a little bit of momentum coming out? Konochuk for 3. Just like that, they add 4 points to their lead. And it's back to an 8-point advantage. Jagars whips it. Lomash for 3. That's not good. And Porzingis kept it alive. Kurucs from downtown doesn't go. And Kristaps Porzingis called for the foul.
Great effort on the offensive board, using his length, trying to get his hand on the ball. That time just a little too much contact, but excellent first set play from Luka Bonke. Setting a side pick and roll.
That was the right play, though, to pass it back out for the open 3, wasn't
without
it?
a doubt. Look, they got 2 great 3-point looks on that possession, so that's encouraging because...
The problem is they're not making them.
Well, again...
2 of 16.
Stay with it. You know you guys are good shooters, but they need to create those rhythm 3s.
Konochuk, meanwhile, who just hit a 3, now gets inside and misses in the lane.
They're really attacking Porzingis on that pin down. Big to big.
And the foul called on Tass. And remember, Mike, it's not how necessarily you're playing at the beginning of the tournament that's going to determine your EuroBasket. It's how you're playing by the end. but you do have to play well enough to survive. And that's, I think, kind of the dilemma facing both of these teams right now, especially Latvia. They've got a chance to get better as the tournament goes on, but they need to win this game. Porzingis from deep. Žagars fouled in the lane.
And again, what do we see? We see great penetration into the paint from Žagars, draws the defense in, and then the stretch drive. Porzingis wide open. A third great three-point look for Latvia.
Nice play, Žagars to an open Kurucs. Again, another miss for Latvia.
Again, I love what Žagars is doing, pressure on the rim.
Ball thrown away into the hands of Davis Bertans. Lomash for three, another miss. Now 2 of 19 from three-point range. Lomash comes up with the basketball. And offensive foul sends.
Yeah, Artur's just lowered his shoulder. You know, even if you didn't mean to lower your shoulder, you lowered your shoulder on contact. That's an easy call for the official here. It's a Spain pick and roll.
Yeah.
See, he kind of gave him that forearm. It's like a defensive end trying to keep the edge in football. Put the body on him. Down he went.
Well, they are going to be playing on Sundays very soon. But he has to remember he's not playing that sport.
That's exactly right.
USR back outside. Kononchuk.
Great job from Porzingis, rebounding back.
Fourth rebound.
Double drag situation here.
Lomash open from the wing. Got it!
So
that's why you stick with it.
But again, the two guards together, that was a ghost screen action. He popped out. Nobody went with the shooter. Wide open rhythm three. Unsportsmanlike foul.
Wow. Arturs Kurucs having a bad time of it. He just has to know better.
I mean, these players have to hold themselves to a higher standard than grabbing jerseys, which is the fundamental unsportsmanlike foul.
Why is he not coming out?
It's a great question.
I guess you bring in Dyrus, but it's just, is that a sign of I'm tired, or I don't?
No, but it's like you just hit a three, and now you do something to hurt yourself and take a step. It's like they shoot themselves in the foot every moment that something good happens. It's just inefficient.
Also the technical foul at the end of the first half. It had a little bit of momentum. Well, and now they get to Kononchuk, and he goes up and he beats Davis Bertans to the bucket and is fouled. Kononchuk, outstanding.
Yeah, give credit to Estonia for the pace and tempo, but there's clearly a defensive breakdown there. It looked like Bertans expected help, maybe a bump from a cutter, bump from a teammate on the cutter. But again, that was an easy two.
Gregor Hermit comes into the game. He got in late against Serbia when the game was well over, done and dusted. Kononchuk now with 11. He only had 10 against Serbia. I say only. They did shoot it well against Serbia. Lomash, offensive foul. Led with the left arm. Cleared out.
So, Jeff, again, we go back to the beginning. The first play of the game where he got the offensive foul because he was using his hands to post up instead of his lower body. This is the coaching point. Kristaps, you've got to play with your lower body and seal. Look at all the handwork. It wasn't even him.
It was Thomas Bertans.
Bertans on the back screen. So I take all of those coaching points and details back. And say, Davis, set a solid screen.
I thought they could have called that on Lomas there because it looked like also when he got in, he kind of led with his forearm. Estonia's biggest lead was 12 points. They're up by 9. Hermit, Konochuk. Another one for Konochuk. And the alarm bells ringing once again for Latvia. In danger of falling into an 0-2 hole. The hosts, they don't have the most right now. They are in trouble against Estonia.
And all the credit goes to this Estonia attack.
We know what the bullshit they're doing. Play hard. Play hard.
So let's look at which famous person visits us today. Oh, some goes like one squints because he's not how it squints.
Hey! This offense! Četiri leja! Gras! And take a crosser! Easy switch! Square! Roll! Space the floor! Go inside! Open space, okay?
So, Jeff, a minute ago, a few possessions ago, it was a 5-point game.
So, now it's 11.
Yeah. You know, now you start to run out of time as you get through the middle of the third quarter. They need to cut into this deficit now and then focus on that efficiency.
8 points for Konochuk in the quarter. And we still got 6:16 remaining in this frame. Jugars. And fouled.
Jugars has been really good getting into the paint and making plays.
Zulis back outside. Lomas. Jugars for 3. It looks good. It is.
Big shot.
The dump intercepted. Bad pass by Konochuk. And Jugars, excellent, knowing the foul was coming, made sure he got the shot up. 3 free throws.
Again, this is the second time in transition we've seen Jugars do a great job initiating the contact, drawing the whistle here.
Well, we had both Porzingis and Grajulis on the court at the same time. Now Porzingis is going out with Schmitz coming back. That was the Jugars 3, and now he goes to the line for 3 free throws.
And again, Jeff, we talked at halftime. This is the core that they've been really successful with in the Philippines, minus a few players. But at the end of the first half, this was also the team where they got their offense clicking a little bit. So let's see if that does the trick as well here in these important minutes at the end of the third quarter.
It does feel like this man needs to be on the court as much as possible for Latvia if they're going to come back and win this game. Round and down. So back to a 2-possession game.
That's the old toilet seater, Jeff.
The what?
The old toilet seater. Around the rim, around, and around.
Kulame having to handle the ball. Trayer back in the game, battling with Zorks. It goes out of bounds. Good defense. Not sure Estonia knew what they wanted there.
That all starts with the ball pressure. Great work from Latvia. Let's see how they execute.
Lomash in the paint. Now the other way. Yosar, short. Lomash quickly over to Schmitz. Schmitz takes it deep, a little bit of trouble, he gets it up! Boy, the swings in this game are huge.
But again, you can play through the post with both Schmitz and Grajulis, and here we see really deliberate, strong, draws the foul, potential to cut this deficit even more with another free throw.
And I think maybe more than anything, this has happened is because of the personnel on the floor. It's a better matchup in that low post with Tass out of the game. The beauty of basketball in the Baltics, and the beauty of basketball in the Arena Riga. There's so many ups and downs, highs and lows. Superstars, unheralded. 14 minutes and 48 seconds left in this game. Schmitz going to the line to make it a one-possession game. And boy, that was a shooter's bounce or roll. Tass is going to come back into the game. Hermit for three. Are you kidding me? What a huge shot!
They double the ball, but again, remember, every player in this floor is a three-point threat with their 5-out offensive attacks.
He was just about to put Tass back in the game for Hermit, and now he says, go sit down. They got to go quickly. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jagars, short. And Schmitz had it knocked out of his hands. Kulame goes all the way. They battle. Yosar loses it out of bounds, and it's back to Latvia.
And we have a flop warning being administered.
Yeah, I think so. Richly deserved, I might add.
Yes.
So Konachuk back in the game.
Riesma has been on the edge of these flops and just got the warning there.
Well, I hope for his sake he doesn't do it again. Jagars, no look. Grajulis, oh yes!
So again, you have the ghost screen action. Lomas guard coming at Jagars. He goes downhill.
Kulame chased down from behind by Zorix, who was trying to stay with him. Must have got him with the feet tangled up. Here we go. Well, no feet tangled up. This was Gerzulis at the other end.
You know, Gerzulis makes his money punishing those low post matchups, then to step out and hit the corner three, especially at a time like this. But look, for Latvia, they need to get a stop. Stop trading baskets and giving something back to Estonia after you make a big play.
That's a good idea, having those things on the ears. I'll tell you that right now. It is loud in this place. No wonder my wife, I can't hear my wife when she's talking to me. You go to games like this. What?
For me, it was
I can't hear you.
It was the cream in my ear this morning from the pie in the face. That's why I was having trouble hearing.
He makes both. Everybody thought you had had a bad shaving experience that came in late.
I'm just happy so many people care. You know what I mean?
Cared enough to laugh at you?
Yeah.
No, they laughed with you. Here is, again, now it's a 5-point game. Gerzulis inside, Schmitz. Schmitz goes to work, he's fouled, and he's going to the line for 2.
Again, we saw early in the game Estonia win the physical battle, but now with Žagars and Schmitz out here in the post, they are really playing with great force on the block, drawing fouls at this critical time.
Schmitz, he's not the only Schmitz that's played basketball over the years, but I don't think there's a relation. Remember the Duncan Dutchman? He makes both.
Rick Schmitz.
He's been involved with Holland's national team, the Netherlands. Kulame, back to Tass. Oh my. Just doing stuff that he can do.
And Jeff, Latvia has not solved that little action right there with the pin down coming around. And again, this time it was Kulame making a beautiful pass, setting up Tass. So here it is, he comes around, up the seal in the lane.
Little give and go, if you like. Delayed give and go.
Look, I'm completely impressed with Kulame right now.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, toughness.
Taking one for the team.
Toughness.
But he has to go out momentarily. I don't think they want him out too long. Five-point advantage. Last he falls. Lomash open. Great rebound by Konochuk.
Can't ask for a better look. Again, Latvia going to these ghost screens. Really effective getting open looks from 3.
Kulame goes up high off the glass. Lomash. They get it. Porzingis. And he's fouled. What a finish by the Unicorn.
Really good ball movement, ball reversal, second feeder, third feeder into the post, and then you just see the length for Porzingis. But again, look at the post up using his lower body to hold the seal much better than in the first half.
And then the talent.
The talent is there. That's what you can't teach. That's why they call him the Unicorn.
So Dreher out of the game. He's got 4 fouls. Tass has 3 fouls. He remains in. Ooh, and it goes in.
Shooter's touch again.
Kutnimik, 61-57. Kulame, a long 3. And the foul called on Dyrus Bertans. Watch this. Yep. Just kind of pushes him out of the way.
Well, both players are holding each other. That's such a difficult call.
Is this a case of ball don't lie?
It seems so. I know that's what the Latvia players are saying right now to the Estonian guys on the line. Ball don't lie. Crowd really into it.
And the ball definitely doesn't lie. Free throws, missed opportunity for Raeste Risma coming back in the game. And now Task just picked up his 4th foul. What a way to pick it up.
But again, you know, Estonia has been so physical with Porzingis all game. It's smart.
It's not surprising.
No, like he's going to set the screen. You expect the bump and take a look. Here it is. Boom.
Yep. Oh, Thomas Bertans thought that was funny.
Liked it.
Yep. There's Kristaps at the line.
But again, you know, there was a 50-50 call down here with the 2 players getting wrestled. 2 free throws result for Estonia.
Got to call
down
it the
here.
same way at both
again,
ends.
These officials have done an excellent job being consistent in this game.
As they have been in this entire group phase so far. Both free throws. And it's a 2-point game. Kudric's back in the game, trying to keep Konachuk from getting the ball. They take Risman. Shot is blocked. It was Porzingis that was out on him. Latvia can tie it or take the lead. Can they get the ball to Kristaps? Porzingis. Now he turns. Fades, that's a tough shot, and he's fouled by Konachuk, and he's just been teed up.
I don't think he actually gave it to him. I think he warned him.
Oh, okay. So Konachuk, I mean, you want to get the hand up.
If you watch this play, there was miscommunication. First of all, the great defensive play by Porzingis. But Zorix had the ball, and
yeah, he got him on the right.
Again, Porzingis had the matchup he wanted, but Zorix wanted the pick and roll. When they ran the pick and roll, it got the matchup, you know, with Konachuk, and that's helping Estonia. So just reading the floor and being a little bit more alert and efficient.
I have to say the ball does lie from time to time. He does make the second. It's a 1-point game. Konachuk. Oh, and look at that. Stolen by Zorix. Hands it off to Porzingis, who gets it back to Zorix. Yes! Latvia have taken the lead.
And Jeff, that's really unselfish from Porzingis. He could have shot a hero shot right there, but he made the extra pass for a rhythm 3 for Zorix. Outstanding leadership there from Porzingis.
Now Latvia. Can they get any separation? Terrell somehow avoided the block. And Latvia have it for the last shot. They trailed by as many as 12 points in this game. They trailed for the majority of the game, and now they're in front. Zorix, he just hit 1-3. He puts up another. Wow. 10 exciting minutes to wait. Latvia, they finally take the lead. 63-61 over Estonia. 10 minutes to go.
So this, if you're Latvia, you have to love how you fought back. Again, this has been hard work for both teams, and hopefully, you know, this fourth quarter is something special. But Estonia has controlled play. They've been so efficient together on the offensive end. And then Latvia just turned it on. There's the first ghost screen action. Lozen hits the first three. Again, he plays with so much emotion, and he's got it directed in the right way. Here was the defensive breakdown. They just let the cutter go straight to the hoop for the easy basket. And as soon as they started to get stops and not trade baskets, they were able to get where they needed to go. You see the beautiful ball movement from Estonia. They played really, really well together.
By the way, Mike, see Jaguar is hitting the three. So David Bertens out of the game with 4 fouls. Both Kasper Treer and Matthias Tass have 4 fouls. And I think this battle of attrition could favor Latvia.
Without a doubt. And you have to love the lineup with both Gražulis and Schmitz. Both halves, this has been when you've made your run.
And that's also because Sim Sandervene is out of the game.
Yes, here's the unselfish pass from Porzingis. He could have shot a rushed 3 in transition.
Scanning the QR code to get courtside 1891 to watch live streams, to watch video highlights, and stay in touch with international basketball. Well, really, you know, hey, 10 minutes, 2-point game.
This is exactly what everyone in this arena wanted to see.
The only thing at stake is their lives in the EuroBasket, most likely.
Both teams need a win. We've got a fantastic 10 minutes set up for us.
Turkey winning earlier today against Czechia in a great game. Serbia facing Portugal tonight. They get it to Porzingis. Nowhere to go. Throws it out of bounds. And the great plan to limit the contributions of Porzingis pays off there.
You'd love to see Porzingis play wider and lower in traffic. Again, they double teamed him. He was really upright, and again, he's so tall, it gives the opponents leverage. He was unable to make that pass to the corner. So the challenge that both of these teams present with all 5 players playing on the perimeter, the postmen have to be able to cover beyond that 3-point line. And this, like, for example, Kristaps Porzingis playing in the NBA, he's not used to doing that, right? So this is the challenge for him playing against this 5-out system from Estonia.
Well, Yosar, they get a wide open look for him. And then the long rebound corralled. It gives it back to Yosar. Oh, that was in and out. Dodged the bullet, did Latvia. Krista Zorks. Tries to get away from Porzingis. He can't. And the ball knocked out of bounds with 3.1 seconds.
Koulame doing a great job attacking, but he's got to be able to create a shot, right? He had 2 chances to try to create. Again, he's been really unselfish in the paint. But sometimes you like to say, no friends in the paint. Be ready to finish.
Tass back in the game. Hermit goes out. So it's Gražulis and Smits now with Porzingis out. for Latvia. Bertan's also out. Lomash in. Lukabanki trying to get his team a badly needed win. The ball intercepted. Well, you can't turn it over in that situation. Lomash whips it down low to Schmitz. And he was fouled by Reyeste.
You talk about being deliberate and focused on your switch. First, the screen was excellent. It forced the switch. And then Schmitz took it right down under the rim for low post position. The aggressive play, playing with force, drew the foul.
Schmitz from deep. Great rebound, Lomash. He saves it in bounds, but controlled rather by Estonia. Tash turns, misses. Yoasar with the board. Oh, that's a foul. You know, covering Australia's national team at the FIBA EuroBasket Cup, they've had a lot of players that go to St. Mary's. You know who went there in this Estonia team?
I don't.
Matthias Tass.
Tass is a St. Mary's.
Yes, he is. Played for Randy.
Player.
He showed a little bit of the Gales.
The Gales
in his performance tonight.
Some classic matchups with the Gales against the Gonzaga Bulldogs back in the day.
Or the Zags, if you will.
Zags.
And ball knocked out of bounds, back over to Latvia. Traer telling his coach, let's challenge this one. This should be our ball. Okay, they're going to call for the, they asked for the appeal. And now Granula, I think maybe didn't ask for it with much conviction or soon enough. Lomash for three. And Zagars chases it down.
Again, these ghost actions guard to guard.
Zagars almost banked it in, does not. Another offensive rebound. Lomash takes it all the way, misses. And Estonia come back. 3 minutes into the final quarter. Neither team has scored. Zagars with the steal.
Zagars has fronted the post every play, and he's got like 3 steals tonight.
Grazoulis catches, misses, gets it back. No, he loses it. Traer falls to the hardwood and hands it off to his teammate. These teams are going to be tired when they come back tomorrow. Ulame, that looks good. Oh, boy, in and out. And the foul on Zagars. Porzingis back. Grazoulis goes out. Well, and Majoris also in the game, the freshness. And Grazoulis doesn't look happy to be going out of the game now, but You know, we talked about this, Mike, who is going to be playing in the final minutes, but to be honest, Porzingis has played well tonight.
Yes, he has.
In the second half, you got to have him out there.
Yeah, look at the guards fronting the post on the switch.
Kulame, another miss, and what a rebound by Tass, but he's stepped out of bounds.
Jeff, the effort on this floor is outstanding. Both of these teams are playing so hard.
I just think they're fatigued, to be honest, and they're going for it. They're giving everything.
What you notice are the both Estonian players are the bigs, and both of the Latvian players are the smalls. So they end up with all the switches. There's going to be mismatches, which create those rebound advantages. That time he just couldn't capitalize, stepping out of bounds.
Bertans back in the game. Look at that, 6.5 minutes without a bucket for Estonia. Well, I think you can say the same for Latvia. They haven't scored. Oh, boy. Žagars goes down. Neither team has scored in the fourth quarter. Porzingis open.
Great look.
So the points have dried up on both ends. I wonder if we're going to see the energy tracker. There's Konachuk, another one. How many balls have we seen by Estonia? It looks like they're going in, and they either rattle out or they rim out.
All good looks.
To be honest, theirs are closer than what we're seeing from Latvia. And Žagars, oh! I think Žagars wishing they hadn't blown the whistle.
You know, it's interesting in such a defensive battle here as we see. This is something Žagars is so good at.
That's it for Traer, by the way. He's gone. Excuse me, I cut you off.
No, it's okay, Jeff. You know, in a defensive grudge match like this, where it's really hard to score in the half court, now the key is defensive rebounding and get out of transition. Try to get some easy baskets in transition. So even though you're tired, really try to get those stops and push the pace.
So not a big scoring game tonight for Traer, but in all honesty, he didn't put up many shots. Just 0 for 1. They're getting their points from elsewhere, although nothing in this fourth quarter. Porzingis gets it up just in time.
Grab the rim or grab the net.
And goal interference.
Let's see
that's a mistake.
Who grabbed the net?
There it is. Look at this. Is it Drell? No, it was Kulame. Or no, Gregor Hermit.
Yep, with the white tape on his hand.
We're in winning time. 4-point lead now for Latvia. No points have been scored by Estonia in this final frame. And just 2 by Latvia.
On a goaltend, we haven't had one made basket.
That could be a first. Rasty, another miss. They battle. Here comes Latvia.
Push it.
That was Bertans slow to get back. Žagars from deep. Boy, Mike, I've never seen anything like it. Rasty, deep. Looking for a foul, doesn't get anything. Banki hustling. Look at that, just 1 of 9 Latvia. And offensive foul on Porzingis. Porzingis, who has 20 points, far and away the leading scorer. But now he's got 4 fouls. Žagars goes out. George back in.
Again, too many hands. No reason to put your hands on the guy if you're screening him right there.
Look at that. Referee boxing out Luka Banki.
Pretty good defense.
Desperation time now for Estonia. Porzingis on Yosar, loses the dribble, gets it to Rayeste. Great hands. Konachuk gets it. He's got to go quickly. He puts up a prayer. Estonia have a combination of lost their way on offense. Maybe fatigue. Three-pointer. Another miss. Konachuk has it. Latvia outscoring Estonia 2-0 in the fourth quarter. We're 7 minutes and 15 seconds in. Oh, what a move from Herbert. Gets it back outside. Kulame, will this be it finally? Oh, another one rims out.
Great look.
And Konachuk with the foul. That's number 4.
Number 24 after Konachuk for Verstappen. A timeout.
So we're going to have a timeout. Mike, I mean, I know I'm repeating myself when I say this, but Latvia, the only team to score in this quarter, and it's 2 points. And as you pointed out, it wasn't a field goal. It was even though it goes down as a field goal, it was a goal interference.
It just,
what's going on?
It speaks to the outstanding defensive effort from these players. They're playing physically, working for position defensively, really challenging, and they're taking away rhythm shots and rhythm opportunities. The easy baskets in transition have gone away. The pace is slowed into the half court. So this is just a slugfest right now. They're grinding it up.
Since Andravani is out of the game.
You know, this is a 4-point game. Anything can happen in these last 2 minutes. And it's about executing and creating those easy opportunities for your team. But let's give credit to both of these teams for their outstanding defensive effort. Jeff, I don't know if I've ever seen a quarter where no one scores. I mean, 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go. This is value every possession. Create a great shot. Control the defensive boards. But this is something special right now. Both of these teams playing their hearts out.
You almost wonder if the players know they haven't scored. I mean, there's been a drought of epic proportions. Porzingis turns and foul. Now the question, who is that on? Rayeste.
Porzingis gets great low post position.
He's gone.
That's a factor as well. The second player that's fouled out.
So they've had 2 players, key players, foul out, and they've lost a 3rd player to injury, key players, since Andravani.
I think you called it the battle of attrition. But you can see when Porzingis pivots to turn around into his jump shot, he kind of sweeps the ball. And it's a great opportunity to create contact, and he did a great job there drawing a foul. Let's see if he can take the lid off the Latvian rim.
Ooh. He's played 25 minutes, 20 points, 5 rebounds. Six of 10 from the floor. 0 of 4 from deep. He's made everything inside the arc. 9 of 12 at the line. That's good. He's got 21. Can Estonia manufacture something to get it to Tass? Kulame has to put up a tough shot, and he finally is rewarded for the softest of touches.
What a great shot. They've been working so hard all quarter. That was a tough one.
Maybe not how you draw it up, but they'll take it. Oh, they find Porzingis left wide open.
The Spain pick and roll coverage, the back screen, Porzingis wide open, breakdown and coverage for Estonia. At this point, just switch everything.
Minute and a half remaining. Kulame. Into Tass.
Number 66, Sonics, fourth personal foul. Substitution, Estonia. With number 0 coming back in the court, Henry Brown.
So, huge free throws for Tass. Following the foul on Zorks. Oh. Takes his time, and Porzingis knocks it away.
Excellent work from Porzingis there.
Painful fourth quarter for fans of Estonia, the team with just that one three-pointer by Kulame. Zagars keeps the dribble low. Back to Porzingis. Flies in, and the Unicorn does it again! 23 points!
I mean, it's just the two-man game. You see the kick out from Zagars, again, a paint touch, kick out, and then look at the determination, splitting between defenders, drawing contact, and the ability to finish. Showing great leadership down the stretch here. Porzingis making plays at both ends of the floor.
Well, it goes to 25 points now. And maybe, just maybe, with Porzingis here, this Latvia team will be able to go deep in this tournament and threaten for a spot on the podium. Who knows? Long way to go. It looks like they're going to eke out a victory. 7 points to lead. He sits down. Zorks goes out. Kudruk's back in. Smith's back in.
Luka Banki putting in his best defensive lineup here. They're able to switch 1 through 5, have coverage on the three-point line. Physicality to block out.
Estonia, Yosar knocks down the three. Well, that was a huge shot.
You know, they just got caught going underneath on the switch. Jonasar buries it. Take a look here. You see
beautiful rotation.
You see Zagars get caught and goes under right there, and he makes him pay.
Follow through there, and bam. And count it. Yanari Yosar with a huge shot. He's got 7.
So for Latvia,
now he's got 8, excuse me.
Porzingis is 10 for 13 from the foul line. Both Bertrands, 2 for 2. Smith's 3 for 3.
Well, Latvia shot it very well from the line.
21 for 25. The question is, if you're going to play the fouling game, who do you put out there?
Well, we did see Porzingis just miss one.
Well, he's missed the most. He's missed 3. Let's see who they put on the floor right now. Obviously, you're going to put your ball handlers and your offensive players for this offensive possession. Any player that has not shot, maybe Zorks. Zorks has not shot a free throw.
Look at the points tracker. Consistency.
Yeah, again,
Porzingis.
He's been really good, and I love the unselfish play at the end, setting his teammates up and stepping up, knowing, hey, the team needs me now.
Kulame had 6 in the third. He had that big 3 in the fourth. Still time for Estonia. They got to play D. They got to lock down. Well, you'd rather them shoot the 3. Remember, Tass has the 4. And they get it back. There's still time. Drell. Oh, they throw it over to Tass, and he's fouled. But he's going to go back to the line where he just missed a free throw.
That's a great play from Drell. You know, he had Porzingis one-on-one, and look at him, draws him out, recognizes Tass has the advantage. We were saying, Žagar's has been fronting the post all game. This time they deliver and draw the foul. Now he's good. Let's say he makes both. You will be down 2. This is a time score situation where you need to know your matchups and be ready to pick up full court, see if they attack and double, go for a steal, potentially know who to foul. Again, Zorix has not been to the free throw line all game. The rest of these guys are very good shooters.
Talk about clutch free throw shooting. Tass makes the first.
Tass has had an outstanding game.
13 points. Oh, he was short on that one.
Still a 3-point game.
Oh, that was a dangerous pass. So much has it. They got to get a foul. They got to get a stop, and they foul Zorix.
So again, it's fortunate. Let's see. You send Zorix to the line. Has not shot a free throw. You have a pressure free throw situation. Estonia does have timeouts. So they have 1 timeout remaining. 8.9 seconds. You need 1 miss here, and then you have an opportunity to drop a play for a 3.
This will be his first free throw attempt of the day.
Clutch. Now, Estonia must block out here at the free throw line in case there is a miss, and understand.
And he does miss. And Porzingis gets it. And now he's tied up. Nope. He loses it out of bounds with 4 seconds on the shot clock.
So that's very fortunate for Estonia. Porzingis, great job. You know, at least wasting some time. So now you're down to 4 seconds. But you see the importance of free throw blockouts in winning time situations.
But now, if you are Latvia, what you definitely do not do is foul the 3-point shooter.
Well, this is a situation where it is a 4-point game. So there's no need to touch anyone.
Don't defend a 3-pointer?
Yeah, you know, basically let them get a shot.
Let them have it.
Rebound, yes. Do not.
Just let it, they're not gonna, if they make a 3, the time's gonna run out.
Right, so again, Latvia also has a timeout here. So even if they score quick, calm down, call timeout, advance the ball. So again, time score situations and strategy, because it's a 4-point deficit, it's completely different. You may see Latvia come out and just guard the 3-point line and give up a 2. You know, maybe they put Porzingis right at the rim, guarding the lane, and have everybody else guarding the 3-point line. Again, you see them coming out of the timeout, no foul, no foul.
Porzingis, the MVP of this game for Latvia, no doubt.
So it looks like
they do advance it.
Porzingis is now on the ball, trying to put pressure on the passer, make the pass more difficult.
They get it to Kalame. He's gonna fade instead of going in, and they take the alley-oop, so they'll count it. Could he not have kind of leaned in and tried to get the foul called and put it up?
Instead of moving backwards, the thought should have been draw contact, initiate contact, and hopefully force a whistle for a 4-point play attempt if you make it. But, Jeff.
Estonia check into the Heartbreak Hotel. Latvia get their first win. They prevail 72-70 over Estonia.
What a fantastic game. Both teams played their hearts out here. Great action on both sides.
I feel exhausted after watching that game.
It's the noise in the arena. Both countries representing so well with the fans. This was something special, this Baltic battle.
Well, What did Al Davis say? Just win, baby. So if you're Latvia, priceless win. And you feel for Estonia, who will still have their chances, obviously, with a game against Portugal. And they'll also play the Czechs.
So
but this also now makes you wonder, you know, those three teams perhaps battling, one of them battling for the last spot. Depends. Maybe Portugal's better than we think. But a lot of basketball to be played, a lot of drama, a lot of questions. But the most important thing for Latvia is they've gotten off the schneid. They've got to win. And now they have to play tomorrow.
You know, you talk about these shooting percentages. This was all about defense. You know, I was so impressed with the effort here. Look how close these numbers are. Again, the Estonia ball movement was a key. 19 assists, great rebounding from Latvia. You know, Porzingis stepped up when they needed him the most, 26 points. Again, I'm completely impressed with the effort Estonia gave. And again, the heart to come through in the clutch and find a way to win this game for Luka Banki and his team. Outstanding work.
So Latvia celebrate the win. They take on Serbia tomorrow, so that is going to be a tough game for them against a team to finish with a silver medal at the Olympics, runners-up of the World Cup, and then meanwhile, Estonia will go up against Czechia in a must-win game for them.
And Jeff, can you imagine after this just unbelievable effort, taking so much out of you just to win the game? Now you got to go play Serbia, for example. Like both teams tomorrow, it's going to be just a real tough battle.
But, you know, as we look at the highlights, I mean, really, if you think about Estonia and Czechia, for Estonia, you're thinking, we're right in this. As long as we get a win over Czechia and we get a win over Portugal.
But let's keep in mind, you talked about the battle of attrition. Since Sandervini, how serious is the injury? Will he be available? Like, these are the factors that make a big difference game to game in a tournament like this.
Kulame just able to get that three late. But the points dried up for Estonia and Latvia, in fact, in that fourth quarter, especially for Estonia. They got that late, too.
This was the key play. The Spain pick and roll where they lost Porzingis. He got the easy dunk. 68-64 again. Zagar sees the floor so well. Such a great passer. And again, Porzingis is an easy target at 7'3".
There's Porzingis. You know, we were talking about how do they recapture the magic? Can they recapture the magic? Remember that Porzingis wasn't there for the World Cup. Is he a great fit? I think he answered some questions tonight. He has to be out there for Latvia. 2-0, Turkey up at the top. Latvia now 1-1, Serbia 1-0, and Estonia down at the bottom at 0-2, but still with a lot of life in this EuroBasket campaign. Portugal squaring off against Serbia next.
Dropping the defensive player of the game,